Hello, my name is Ed, and I'm a wine specialist here at Wine Searcher. And for today's review, we have a St Hugo Barossa Shiraz 2020 vintage. This St Hugo is a very reputable brand in Australia, named after Louis Hugo Gramp, who was one of the forefathers of the Australian wine industry. He helped to develop it massively, and he took over the family company Gramp Sons when he was just 25 and expanded it to quickly become one of the biggest Australian wine companies at the time, expanding it to about 15 million litres, which was a big deal at the time. Unfortunately, he died quite young. He died at 43 in a plane crash in 1938. That was quite a tragic time, because not only did he die, but Thomas Hardy and Sydney Hill Smith, who was one of the founders of Yalumba, also died in that plane crash. So quite tragic for the Australian wine industry. His legacy did live on though. Gramp Sons was renamed to Orlando Wines, and then Orlando Wines eventually became Jacob's Creek. This wine here is basically a premium version of Jacob's Creek portfolio. So they created this wine in Hugo's memory. Now, up until recently, they'd only ever done a Cabernet Sauvignon version, that's their flagship, but they started also making a Barossa Shiraz as well, which is quite nice because they're kind of taking it back to its roots. Barossa was where the original Gramp,
Johann
Gramp, planted the first vines in Australia. So there's a bit of a history there, a nice bit of legacy. Of course, Barossa is a well-known region of Australia. It's very popular for Shiraz. It's quite hot. It's quite a big region as well. So this is really a blend of different vineyards from about 30 to 40 different sites. 2020 was an interesting vintage. We've got quite small berries in that year, so we should expect this to be a fairly big, muscular style of wine. It certainly looks quite bold and big on the nose. It is 14.5% alcohol, so getting up there a little bit in that respect. Smells very nice. Definitely that classic big fruited Shiraz-like nose. Lots of blackberry in there. A little bit of a kind of boysenberry note as well. There's a nice structure to this wine. You can taste the alcohol a little bit on the palate there, but it's not overbearing. It does balance quite nicely with the rich concentration of the wine itself. Quite spicy. There's a good bit of pepper to this wine as well, which is classic Shiraz Syrah. And I do think there's quite a nice character to this wine. This would be a really nice wine to pair with a nice lamb dish. I'm thinking a nice lamb stew. And definitely one which really sums up Barossa Shiraz quite well. So if you're looking to see what a good example of a Barossa Shiraz looks like, then definitely St Hugo Barossa Shiraz is one that you should check out. So that about finishes my tasting video today, guys. So thanks a lot for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and comment below about your thoughts for this wine. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon as well to get notified when we make another video. I'll leave a link below as well to our website so you can review some extra details about this wine. And please do join us next time. Cheers, guys.